Hello everyone, we are back with our Geometry Dash tier making series, episode 2. It is Thursday, July 9th, 2026, and it is time to rank the main level's secret coins. Now, in the main levels episode 1, when I just did the main levels generally, I just did the main 22 level, well, and plus the tower levels. For the secret coins video, because this tier list that I'm going to be using includes Meltdown and Subzero as well, we're going to just include them in this video as well. Subzero coins are extremely controversial, so that's gonna be fun. But that's towards the end of this video. So this tier list only had 2.11 levels, so it only had up to Finger Dash, but I went ahead and personally added the Dash 3 coins. They're very bad quality, I apologize for that. I just quickly got those. The coin is actually kind of missing in this screenshot. I mean, it was in my screenshot, it's just like the way the website captured the image when I uploaded it, it kind of disappeared. But that is level 22. That is far ways from now. So here we go. Let's us start with episode 2 of the Geometry Dash tier making series. Alright, so we will start off with Stereo Madness, coin number 1, of course. And then I like a good cool thing about this tier here is that this particular one is that it tells you the level number particularly, thankfully. In one of the tiers I might have used but it's like all mixed up. Here it's in order, so that's good. So Stereo Madness, first coin. Obviously the first 5, 6, 7, 8 levels, especially the first, maybe more like the first 6 levels are probably are forced or have coins forced in them, so most of those coins are really bad. So we'll get to those later, especially in Can't Let Go base after base. Obviously, like I said last week, we're gonna get into the more specifics of those in today's episode. Next week, we're going to be rating the songs for each main level. And, I mean, we'll see what tiers are available on this website, or else I have to do extra levels again. I mean, I could have chosen, even for this video, to not do the Subzero and Meltdown levels, but I just decided, because of my OCD issues, just so that all of these images are actually not here, I will still rank them, even though I'm not super familiar with them, but I remember a little bit of them at least, I think. So anyway, Stereo Madness coin number 1, you have to just drop into some random spots, and then you have to do a couple jumps. At least the couple jumps part is actually kind of cool, where you have to you drop and then you have to jump. It's not when you just drop, you get the coin and then you're just risen up by paths, unlike some other coins, like this coin right here, Back on Track. I mean, I think there's 1 or 2 jumps before that, but still. So this one, it's a vague coin. I guess for a coin number 1, maybe it might get a little inflated rating because, well, it is the very first coin of this whole game. So, but obviously this concept gets so old later on. So this will probably go in the B tier because I'll be a little bit nice, especially for a first coin. Alright, so coin number 2 is a cool coin where you, instead of falling down the staircase, you have to do an extra jump and then you fall up and then you fall down those staircases to get this coin. So that's a cool one. And this one, for a Stereo Madness coin, is an A tier. Stereo Madness coin number 3 is very obviously an S tier. That's probably one of the best coins of the whole game, no doubt about that. I'm surprised, especially in a level 1, making a coin path like that is kind of crazy, but I absolutely love it. So S tier for that one, easy one. Okay, Back on Track coin number 2 is is a very dumb coin that it's one of those many things where you have to randomly drop down and then there's a bunch of pads that take you up or something like that. It's so stupid. I don't know, why does Robtop do this? And worst of all about this particular coin is the fact that it's a blue pad. You're not even introduced to a blue orb until like so much later in the level. So this is probably an F tier if I'm being honest. Not even D. That one is so stupid. That coin's really bad. Okay, back on track number 2 is a good coin, especially for an introduction for the ship coins. You have to fly. It's a really easy coin. There's 2 empty blocks, so that coin's easy, and it's a good introduction to ease yourself in. So this one probably on top of the Serial Madness coin 2 as well, if it works. There you go. Wait, what? No, that didn't work. There you go. Okay. Back on track coin 3 is another stupid coin where you have to drop down. You do 1 or 2 jumps and then a pad that gets you up. At least here you actually do learn the pad. So you already do. This is the normal yellow pad. So not quite, not an F tier, no. But it's still stupid enough to the point where it's probably a D tier. Or a C. Maybe a C because it's still level 2. Okay. Next level is Polargeist. Polargeist coin 1, sorry, level 3 coin 1 is in that black ship part. Well, like that one is actually a good one. It's a tight coin. I love that actually. Though it will get old later on, but for a level 3 it is still a perfectly fine coin. It's actually a good coin, honestly. Probably one of the better coins of the whole game. Well, no, I can't say that. I take that back. So probably maybe because it's level 3 now instead of level 2. It's probably gonna go below this one. So, but not lower than the Serial Madness. So maybe, actually, maybe this one teaches you more tightness. Maybe I'll put this in the top of A for now. Okay. Alright, so Polargeist coin 2 is more random drop shenanigans. By the way, Polargeist coin 2, and base after base coin 1 share similarities in like randomly dropping and then a pad that like takes you up. So stupid. Now at this point, yeah, this can, like, from what I remember, I think for Polargeist there's no like extra jumps either. No, there's actually a couple jumps, never mind. Okay, so, but that doesn't change the fact that this is still horrible. So, because this is already level 3, I'm putting this in D tier now. Okay. Now, Polargeist coin 3 is a hated coin, and this has a blue pad again, so that lowers the tier because there's no blue pads at this point. You don't officially learn those yet, so that lowers the ranking. But yes, it's hated. However, getting that coin kind of satisfying. The blue pad like sends you up, and then you have to hit 1 or 2 orbs to get the coin. That's kind of satisfying, but the fact that there's a blue pad makes it kind of stupid. So it's gonna go in C tier, but I want to put it above Back on Track's 3rd coin. Okay. So now we're going to go to level 4, Dry Out coin 1. Again, similar concepts, randomly dropping and then doing a bunch of jumps. D tier. Like seriously, this thing doesn't get, there's just so many of them. No, I don't know if I want to put it above, maybe above. This one's even stupider. Okay, Dry Out coin 2 is a good coin, pretty good coin. You have to time this jumping very right. There's 2 spikes. You have to go on top of that on top of this block right here, and then no other jumps. You just slide duck down. This is a good coin. So probably D tier. I mean, because it's not too special, but definitely above Serial Madness's first coin. Okay, now Dry Out coin 3 is a tight ship flying. This is probably better than all of these coins. In fact, I might put this, I don't know if I want to put this at A tier anymore. I should put these down. I should put both of these on B tier. let me change that real quick. So let's put that here. Let's put back on tracks coin even below that. And then this is A tier above Stereo Madness's, Stereo Madness's second coin. Now is base after base's first coin. Now that coin, again, very stupid. All you do is you randomly drop and then a pad sends you up, F tier. Maybe this one has a blue pad, so maybe even that's a little better. Okay, base after base coin 2, more stupidity. Alright, so base after base coin 2, there's literally, and for all of these drops, you don't have any indicator unless you practice or you watch a video. This one, base after base coin 1, I guess like it's lower, so you can kind of see the gap. So this one has no, you just drop and then the pad sends you up. Nothing special about that at all. So maybe this is even worse actually than Stereo Man or base after base's first coin actually. This is also gonna go F tier. This is like randomly, super random drop, and then there's like some gravity portals that just take you back. So another F tier. That's probably gonna go here, or I mean, I guess like maybe satisfaction wise, this one's a little bit better. So I guess maybe just because of the satisfaction. Base after base coin 3. Is a little gap in the ship, and then that part is you have to keep holding for a long time until you get the coin. That length definitely is stupid. You just have to know where the gap is, and then you hold, and then the coin is easy from there. So that's also nothing really that spectacular, but it's not F tier. It's probably in the C, maybe high. I think I'm gonna put it in the mid C tier. It's still a stupid coin nonetheless, but it is better than Back on Track's third coin. Alright, next is Can't Let Go coin 1. Again, random drop and then pads that take you, it's just like 3 pads that like get you back on the path. Like, okay, not funny, very stupid. Okay, more F tiers, like genuinely, more F tiers. God. But satisfaction wise, if we were to think in terms of satisfaction, higher than base after base's first coin, maybe it's going to go over here. Okay, Can't Let Go coin number 2 is another tight ship, but at this point that's also getting a little boring, so that might also get a little lower than the last. Where was the last ship tight tier, right? So this is at most B tier. It's getting a little boring now, so I think we're going to put this above here for now. Okay. But those are getting boring, so I'm going to soon start putting these in C tiers also. Base after base Can't Let Go coin number 3 is also weird. You have to like go up, and then there's like a purple pad now. Like we're just like putting things that we actually officially don't learn in these coins, like seriously. So like basically, I mean, instead of dropping to the bottom, this is like dropping to the top because they're anti-gravity, and then a bunch of pads just take you back. So this is kind of like the first coin. And what makes it even worse is that there's a purple pad that makes things worse. So, but the satisfaction is there, but there's a purple pad, so high F. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of F tier for this video. In fact, B and F are tied right now. That's how bad it is. These two are, like I said, they're in D tier. They're in more in the beginning, but there's at least a couple jumps you have to do. It's not like you just drop and then you do nothing else after. That's why these are sitting in the D tier. Okay. Now Jumper Okay, so this I think is in the ship from what I remember. It's a 1 block gap, and this is also the anti-gravity ship. It's a really hard coin, but it's a really good coin. I would say A tier. Am I in the anti-gravity ship? It's also a block. I would say A tier, even better than the dry out one. Okay, now this one is a bunch of extra jumps. The path I think goes down a little, but here you can keep jumping, and then you keep jumping up to here, you get a coin. That's pretty cool. That is kind of satisfactory. That would be B tier for me, about the same as dry out second coin. Maybe a little less than that though, probably right below. But I have to. There you go. Okay. Now, Jumper's third coin is, again, it's a boring ship, and I did say last time I'm going to start putting C tiers for these because it's getting boring, which is exactly what I'll do. Not Polargeist, this is okay. I'm going to put it here. It's getting boring now. The ship coins, secret coins are getting very boring now, so I'm going to start demoting them. Okay. Time Machine Coin 1 is an interesting coin where you, from this little block right here, you have to jump and time it so you land on this little block. That's cool. That's a very cool timing in my opinion, and I would say the A tier just because of that, but low A, probably here. Okay. Next is Time Machine Coin 2, another ship coin, but this ship coin is more interesting. It's a 1 block gap again. But because ship coins are getting boring now, I'm still going to put it in the B tier. But no, it's not as bad as C. This one is a little bit more boring. The Jumper third coin. Time Machine Coin 2, that one can go a little bit, it can be in the B tier, but low B. Because it is getting boring, so maybe above this, but it's getting boring, so that's why I'm still gonna put it. Actually, that makes no sense, and I'm just gonna put it above these, above the black background ones. Okay, the next one is Time Machine Coin 3. This has purple orbs. You jump, you fly up, and then you have to like hit purple orbs. That's also boring at this point. That's a stupid coin. So this one is probably low C. It has purple orbs too. Actually, I might put high D because it has a purple orb in it. And you don't learn purple orbs officially at that point. Okay, next one is Cycles Coin 1. That's a really good coin, no doubt. That's an A tier because you learn the ball and you also learn how to get a coin in the ball. So this one, but I mean, is this it's just like great. Honestly, I think in my opinion it's an A tier because you go up. I mean, it does kind of also sabotage the purpose of learning the ball. So maybe high B instead then, actually. Okay. Next is Cycles Coin 2. This is in that cycling rhythm ship part where you're constantly changing gravity, and it's kind of like this tight, nothing special really. That coin can get a C tier for sure. But above this one, okay, yes, this is a controversial opinion probably because a lot of people hate this, but still, but it has an orb, so that's what. But so high C, and I still put it in the C tier. It's not like I put it in A or B. Okay, next one is Cycles Coin 3 is an S tier. That one is an absolute fire coin. That is below Stereo Madness's first coin. That's just a legendary coin. But Cycles third coin, very satisfying. It's a tough coin, but there are some cool. But it's a cool coin for sure. Okay, X Step Coin 1, similar opinion as that other ship coin I just talked about. Oh, the Cycles Coin 2, similar thing, also a C tier, though because the ship thing is getting stupidly boring, this might even go in the D tier. There's really nothing special. In fact, this one actually has difficulty. The X-Step one doesn't even have difficulty. I've got that coin, like, even when I was bad, I got that coin accidentally several times, so that can be D tier, actually. I think even below Time Machines, the third coin. Yeah, okay. Yeah, as you guys can see, just the main levels in general versus the coins, they have a lot more bottom rates this time. Okay. X-Step Coin 2 is an extremely ridiculously stupid ship coin. You just fall down through some part and then you fly through that bottom for a stupidly long time. That's stupid. That's just, I don't even know. I want to put that in F tier, honestly, too, but I'll be nice and put it as a low D. But it's lower than these two also. Yeah, it's that stupid. Like, genuinely, like, seriously. Like, it's getting old at this point. Like, I don't know what Robtop keeps thinking when we're doing, like, old coins like that. Alright. So, X-Step Coin 3 is actually pretty... It's okay, actually. So you skip over a blue pad to go to the top, and then there's, like, an orb or two to press. Honestly, that's not that big of a... Though it's definitely the best X-Step coin, no doubt. that's a no-brainer. But still, the X-Step coins in general are not that good. So it's probably around the same tier as the Polargeist third coin. So I guess I'll put it... Here we do... This is the official introduction of blue pads and orbs. X-Step. So... This is... So now, from now on, if we have, like, coins that include blue pad or blue orb, I would not dock points for that. I wouldn't dock a rating for that. Let's see. Where would I put this? This is kind of satisfying, though. It's more satisfying than the Polargeist one. I'm actually going to put it higher than the Polargeist one, too. Okay, Clutterfunk Coin 1. Now... I do know this coin is loved, especially because the ship is already hard, and then that coin is just challenging. However, at the same time, these ship coins are getting boring. But because it does have the difficulty factor and it's kind of a fun coin, I'm still gonna put it in the B tier, but it's getting boring. So I'll put this above Jumper. That did not work. Okay. Clutterfunk Coin 2 is just stupid. It's like you're in a normal gravity ship. I'll make this bigger. So there's a ship, this black little part right here is where you fly. So yeah, so this one is really, you can barely see you have to do that, and then you just fly through that, and then that coin, and it's normal gravity, so it's nothing special either. So, for this one, C tier. Low C, I think, even. Like, base after base, lower than base after base. This one is in the beginning, I guess it's a little more acceptable. This is the 11th level already. I don't think we'll be a little ruder. This could... Maybe back on track will stay there. Yeah, okay. No, actually, no, I take that. It's Clutterfunk, bro. Their coin should be much better than that at Clutterfunk. Okay. Coin 3 is another bullshit dropping and then jumping. At this point, it's Clutterfunk, it's an F tier. Now, maybe high F. I'll be nice, a little bit nice. That's so stupid though. Why are we still doing this? I mean, if it was like a tryout, or even this is okay. This is Polargeist. I was like, how is that level 8? Okay, no, it's a 3. If this was earlier, like base after base, this would still be a D, like I did for the other ones. But this is Clutterfunk, so it gets F. Theory of Everything 2 is where we learn the UFO, and we have a tight UFO coin. I love that. So this is an A tier. Maybe right below, no, like that. I think Jumper's first coin is a little better though still. That's a cool coin. Next is Theory of Everything 2, another ship coin, but this is with the mini ship and it's much tighter coin. So do I inflate this to a B? Maybe I will inflate this to a B, but it's getting so boring. Better than the Clutterfunk coin though. Alright. Next is Theory of Everything 2 coin to another dropping coin, and you're brought back up with pads again. Like, seriously. Okay, so this is just pads and then with an orb to get you back up. So, another F tier. That's basically as bad as Clutterfunk third coin. Maybe I'll put it. This one has a blue up, it's a little bit more satisfying. It's so stupid. Why are there so many coins like this and they're all equally stupid? But anyway. Alright, it is time for Electroman Adventures. Alright. So Electroman is a funny level. It's a funny level too. But the first coin is funny. You have to jump. You jump on orbs, and then you get this coin, and you have to fall through this like destroyable boxes, which is kind of funny. I guess that's kind of cool actually, but that's kind of awkward because the concept for getting up to the coin is pretty similar to a lot of things. So C tier. Wow, maybe I'll put it mid C. Like right there. Like that. Okay, alright. Electroman Adventures coin 2 is another boring ship coin. And it's a mini ship too, and it's so empty that coin's pretty easy. So no difficulty, boring coin, that's just DF tier at this point. Where did I put that other ship coin? Oh, up here? No, I'm not nice to the ship coins anymore. They're very boring at this point. So yeah, like this one is the absolute worst. So I'll put this. This one's the absolute worst. So maybe not right above the X Steps coin is pure stupidity. So maybe I put X Steps coin back here too. At least these have some jumping mechanism. This is with the mini ship, that's the good thing. So we'll do that, I think. Alright. I'm thinking about Time Machine's third coin, what to do. What to do with that one. Purple orb is what makes everything about this coin bad. At least for this coin you do have, well no wait, no never mind, sorry, wait, yeah maybe we'll keep it there, okay. Alright, Electroman coin 3, instead of taking the above ball path, you take the bottom ball path. So difficulty wise it's very similar, you just need to know that you have to take the bottom path to get the coin. So difficulty wise it's nothing changes, but it's kind of cool. So low B, maybe, or maybe mid B is fine too, because we have so many bad B levels here. Those are all just being nice. Those are just all me being nice coins, but ratings, a lot of them should just be C tier. Alright. No, I was a little rude to that. Let's get that a little higher. That jumper second coin's below that for sure. Okay. Alright, Club Step Coin 1. This is a strange coin because for whatever reason, I don't know what Robtop was thinking here, but the path for the first coin is 300,000 times easier than the normal path. Like, literally, and I don't, it's not just me, a lot of people play with just getting that first coin all the way because the normal path is actually harder. So that's just pure stupidity. You just press a different orb instead of F tier, but it makes the level easier. So, but it is definitely F tier. Very stupid. I'll put it in between these two. It's getting kind of hard to see which one is better than the other. Maybe it doesn't matter too much. It's just that what tier I place them in is actually what matters more. Alright, Club Step Coin 2 is in the UFO. So instead of taking the bottom UFO part, you have to go to the top to a little invisible sort of little gap at the top. That's actually kind of a cool coin, I'm not gonna lie. Though that concept is getting very, 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 very boring because a lot of cube coins are like that. This is with the UFO, so that kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. So I'll put this low B, high C, maybe low B. Alright, Club Step Coin 3 is you fall into some black spikes that are grayed out at the very end of the level, and then you just get, yeah, so you see this is the invisible, you go through that, and then you go back to the main path. Kind of a tricky coin. It took me a long time to get that coin. So I'll say Club Step Coin 3. Yes, it has that stupid ship thing again, though it's a little bit different. So this is probably gonna actually get a B tier from me, because it actually is kind of a cool coin. But I'll place it right above Theory of Everything's coin, ship coin. I don't want these two coins to get displaced. These two to get displaced. These two I think are the top two B tier coins. Okay. Electrodynamics coin 1 is in the gap of two chainsaws in the mini UFO. Nothing too spectacular. It's actually a pretty easy coin too. So I guess this could just go in the C tier. I mean, it's really nothing special. It's just getting very old at this point. I'll put it below. Definitely below this. I'm thinking, should I put it below this one too? Yeah, I think that, no. I'm gonna do that actually. Alright, Electrodynamics, coin 2. More going through little gaps and then just not jumping for a while, and then the coin is like right there, like, really? Like, we're still doing that crap in Electrodynamics. Like, I just don't get that. F tier. God. But I think right here, right, I think that's good. Maybe, let's see. So, wait, where'd I place it again? Oh, right here, okay. Wait, no, where is this Electrodynamics coin 2 just now? Oh my god, oh, right here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think that's a good spot. Okay, Electrodynamics coin 3 also is dropping, and then a pad that takes you up. Nothing. God, it's like, seriously. I don't know how many F tiers I have to do. I'll put it up right above. God. I don't really care about, like, the order of levels in the specific tier. Like, as you can see, I'm not putting much effort into that. The thing that matters more is that what tier it's actually in. It's in the F tier. So my F tier, actually no, my B tier has the most. Let's make this a little bit smaller so that you guys can see all parts, because I know it's getting, oh, there's like a lot. Alright. For the all icons episode, it's gonna be hard. You guys won't be able to see all tier rows because, well, there's like freaking like 600 icons. No, maybe more like 400, but still, crap ton. Anyway, Hexagon Force Coin 1 is just dropping down as the ball. That's a very easy coin. Nothing really special about that. It's probably just a D tier, but I think high D is fine. It's better than those coins. Okay, Hexagon Force Coin 2 is just a old-fashioned ship coin, as if that's not old. So maybe high F is fun. I'm getting tired of these ship coins. Next one is, unfortunately, you end off the level also with a ship coin. Like, seriously, this is not funny. F tier. Though this one looks a little better in decoration, so maybe that above. Gosh, seriously. Okay, Blast Processing Coin 1 now is actually good. That's the dual wave coin. This one is actually kind of cool. So this one I'm going to put in the A tier. Probably is going to be the top coin of the A tier. Actually is a cool coin. Next is Blast Processing Coin 2 and Coin 3 are some stupid things. Coin 2 is in the UFO, I think. Coin 3 was in the ship, unless I flipped it. I think it's the way I said it. Gosh, really, just some basic ass coins. Like, I don't understand like why we're still doing this on level 17, but we are apparently. So yeah, because it's level 17, I'm gonna start being rude now. I'm gonna put this in the F tier. Both of these are gonna go in the F tier. Especially this one is the ship, so that's probably just gonna be like below both of them. And then this one, maybe I'll put it between the two ships because this one's at least a little decorative. Theory of Everything Coin 2, Coin 1 I mean. Theory of Everything 2, Coin 1. I mean, oh God, it's in that's the one part of the level I said I hate. I said that last week. That's the one part of the whole level I hate, and unfortunately, the one coin is right in that part. So that's just, I'd say, an easy coin. It's a stupid ship coin. So this is, but it's in the dumb part. So because of that, I'll put it definitely F tier, probably even below Blast Processing coins. Now, Theory of Everything Coin 2 is actually a good one in that wave. Though, I guess it has a similar concept to the Blast Processing coin, but still, it's actually kind of a cool coin. The gap is kind of cool. Yeah, this is actually the one coin I didn't have in Theory of Everything 2 when I beat it at first. But now I do. I have all coins. I have all secret coins now at the time I'm recording. Okay, so Theory of Everything 2 should be at the B tier, I think. High B also. Probably right after the cycles ball coin. Or maybe these could be flipped too, I'm not sure actually. Maybe I'll flip them actually. Okay, Theory of Everything 2 Coin 3 is just a bunch of jump, and then you fall into that little pad dance right after. That's a really easy coin. You just keep jumping. You have to press down an orb that has an X over it. It's like, that's a weird coin, but it's a lot of jumping. It's kind of fun, so I'm gonna say D, not F. I'll say right there. Okay, so now we have Geometrical Dominator Coin 1. Now this is in the robot. You jump down here. No, wait, this is the robot coin. This is a ship coin, so this is absolutely going in the F tier now. It's a little decorative, so I'll put it here, I guess. And then the Robot coin is similar to the time machine coin. And where did I place the time machine coin? I think I did that A tier, yeah. This is a robot, I'm gonna say B. Like right below that, a little better than the jump, so yeah. Now I need to think about Geometrical Dominator coin 1. Okay, I looked up this coin because I kind of forgot how this coin was. So you basically skip an orb to go on this little fake spike, and then you jump into this gap right in here. That's actually kind of cool, I guess, especially for a robot introduction. So actually it could get an inflated rating of a B, I think. So I guess I will put it around the jumper area, maybe here. So I took that, so that one between colorful. This one is the ball. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's good. Alright. Deadlocked coin 1. So this coin unlocks when you get a key in the beginning. And you have to jump off. But it is teaching you to get a key to unlock a certain area. So that's actually kind of cool. So high B. High B, like right there. Deadlocked coin 2 is jumping through like an invisible area, and then a bunch of robot jumps to jump, and so that's kind of, it gets a little boring, so probably a C. But the concept of jump is getting annoying in it, but this is with the robot, I'll put it in the C tier instead. I'll put it after this. No, yeah, that's good actually. Okay, no, wait, what? Oops. Okay, there we go. Deadlocked coin 3 is in that little UFO boss fight sort of thing. You have to jump a couple times. That's actually kind of cool that they did it in the boss fight in that fast-paced rhythm area. So low B. Nothing special though, so this can go at the most bottom B. Finger Dash coin 1 is in the spider. You have to like double click. It's a good introduction to a spider coin. So that can go low A, I think. Okay, and then Finger Dash coin 2 is that, yeah, this area. I mean, it's just a ship coin, but with the flames, you have to like go around those flames straight, and then kind of a little straight fly. So that's actually a pretty good ship coin, even though it's a later level. So B tier, I'll put it above. No, like that. Finger Dash coin 3 is an S tier for sure. Finger Dash coin 3 is going to be my third S tier. We have 2 so far. That's actually sad. This is our 63rd rate, and this is only going to be the third one up here. That's pretty sad. Anyway, so yeah, so this is a good one. You get those 10 mini coins, and then you get that coin. That's a good concept. Probably a little better than the ball. I don't know if I would still dethrone the Stereo Madness one, because that one is just extra legendary. I just can't I just can't do anything about that. Yeah. Okay. Now we have Dash coin 1, where you just click on that last little red box and then it just unlocks the coin for you. I guess I get it. It's a boring coin though. So probably a high C though, because it has its cool little element to it though. Swing Copter coin is a very good coin. You're learning, there's like a different colored yellow, I don't know what to call that thing, but it's like a different color where you go through that to get the coin and then you come out. That's very cool. I like that coin actually. So that is an A tier for me. Probably here. No, I think this can be a little higher up. I'll say number 3. Okay, it's a good way of introducing a Swing Copter coin. Alright, so next is the third coin of Dash, which you just basically spam and you have to get the coin. That's so dumb. Like, seriously, you couldn't do anything better than that. Look how many F tier coins we have, by the way. We still have a couple. We only have like 2 extra B tier coins than the F tier. That's pretty sad. Okay. Next is Meltdown 1. So that's the 7 C's, I think. 7 C's coin 1. So you basically have to do an extra jump and then that comes down. That's really couldn't do anything better than that, huh? F tier as usual. At this point, I have to just say F tier as. Though, I mean, the thing coming down is okay. Maybe we'll put it at the bottom, not D. Okay, first ship here. Again, another ship coin. We're tired of that crap. F tier. This one is just another dropping down coin and then jumping again. So I guess because I'll put it with the other ones like that. But this is something like that. And then this is the Viking Arena coin 1. Viking Arena coin 1 is from a key and then you get that. Okay, so that's gonna go where I put Deadlock. Where did I put Deadlocked? Where did I put that Deadlocked coin? Up here? Okay, so I'll put that right there. This one here is Viking Arena coin 2, which I don't remember at all. Oh, beautiful. So this coin is just, you fall into something that does not look like a path at all, and then it's hidden in there. Oh my god, as if it can get any worse. Maybe a little, okay. Okay. Coin 3. More ship. More just stupid little ship coins. But it has a moving object, so I'll put it here. Seriously. Okay, so next we have Airborne Robots. Coin 1, which is 2 jumps. One to get a key and another one to get the coin. That's actually not that bad. That can be a low C. So like, I guess we can put that there. Coin 2 again. More ship coins. Oh my god. I'm putting all the ship coins in F tier now, so this will also be in the same boats. This is also a moving one, so put it there. Coin 3 is very, very low F because you see the skull right here? That's an invisible orb to get that coin. That's so bad. There's no indicators, or it's not clear at least. I'll just wait until we get to Subzero though. Those are some of the worst. Those are even worse. So this one is going to go like that. It's at least it's a little. They're both outright invisible, so. So now my F tier is there's more things in my F tier than my B tier. That's great. The A tier unfortunately only has 8. That's pretty unfortunate. Subzero coin 1. So here we go with the Subzero. Get ready for some hell over here. These are some bad coins, but thankfully some of them got updated. So I'll talk about the updated ones, of course. Okay, so Subzero coin 1, you just, at least here there's a sign. There's no clear, it's not that clear, but there's no spikes in that area. So you just go into there, and then you just lie. It's as bad as this X-Step coin, basically. So I'll put it up here. Okay, now Subzero coin 2 might be the best Subzero coin, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually no, maybe the Knock'em third coin is better now because of the updates. That coin is actually might be the best one now. I can't remember. Anyway, so this one, you have to, in that little level sort of parts where you have those two little stages. In that first stage, you skip an orb to fall back down and get that coin, and then you go on to that second stage. So this is actually a good coin. I like this coin. It might be a basic coin, but it's a very cool coin in my opinion. I'm actually putting this in the A tier. Uh-oh. Please move. Come. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to just place that up there and then play. This is actually a cool coin. I'll place this below Theory of Everything. UFO coin. Actually, no, I'll do this actually. That's better. Okay. Now is what is this? This is Press Starts coin 3. This is during the boss fight, just straight flying. Nothing special. This could go in the D tier, I guess, just because it has the boss fight vibe, but just low D tier. Maybe this one is this? Yeah, I'll put. Yeah, this should just be at the bottom. That's just a random jump. It's nothing else. Okay, Knock-In Coin 1 is basically just a complete gamble of a coin because, like, you have no idea that there's a coin in there, so, like, you just randomly go in there and it's, like, an invisible path, and then there's absolutely no indicators whatsoever. So this is absolutely an F tier and almost as bad as this coin over here, Meltdown Coin 2, of Viking Arena Coin 2. Okay, next is... what is this? Knock-In Coin 2. So you get a key, and then this is in the ball part. So this is basically becomes a hexagon force sort of coin. So this can go, but it's a little. Where's the hexagon force coin? It should be probably pretty low. Where did I put it? I don't remember. Oh, right here. In the D. Okay, the D is good, but this has the little key aspect, the key, like getting a key to unlock it, so I'll put it in the low C. Ugh, come on. So I guess below this coin. Okay, now this one, here's Knock-In Coin 3. Got changed and updated. Actually, this picture reflects the updated version too, I can see. Where the path before, there was absolutely zero indication that there is a path, like just zero. You just go in as into an invisible path. But now, after a coin updates, there are like dotted lines to signify that there is a path there, and there are extra chainsaws added in that path. So that path is like that's actually a satisfying coin. This could go high A actually. Let me see where I placed that by accident. Okay, so this one might just be the best A one actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a really good coin, especially after the update. That is actually a really good coin now. Now, next is, so every single coin for Subzero was updated. Actually, I don't know about the third coin. I don't know if that was updated. This one is just a spam coin like this, so that's just gonna go to the bottom. This one is complete BS. This one I don't even know how to get. It's like pressing random buttons that like sparkle, and when I do that, it doesn't even work somehow. So this one is as bad. And then Power Trips first. I love the music, by the way. I love the Power Trips music, and it's a fun level to play. It has some bad coins, though. This one, you go up, you fly, there's a little path. This path is actually kind of satisfying, so I'm gonna put this in the B tier. But before, that path was not clear. It was actually like going literally into a block. There was no space between the blocks in the actual, before the coin update. But it was actually there. It was a path. That was really bad. If that was still there, this would be like D tier, but because that's changed, this can be a B tier now. And this can go actually kind of high, if I'm being honest. Maybe around the ship jumper area. I'll put it right there. So there you go. That is it. Here are all of the tier. Let's make this a little smaller so that you guys can see the whole thing. You still can't see the whole thing. Alright, so there you go. We'll make this that one. Okay, So those are all of the ratings. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with anything, and I'll see you guys in episode 3.